Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I just did a video on how to create this. And I was out in the shop running it, and I couldn't put a boundary around the 3D effect. It just kind of would freeze up my computer. So before you 3D, whatever you're going to 3D, Control D and make a duplicate of it and move it over. And then you can make a boundary around that and move it down. So there's your boundary. Then you could actually take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in, and fill that in, and then you could take them, and you could leave it like that because we're going to do something with it. And then just take this, hold down your Shift key, and double-click your rectangle tool. Puts a rectangle around it. We're going to need to make it a little bit bigger so that the Smart Fill will get to the edges. So we can hold down the Shift key and just grow it out a little bit from the center. Then you could take your Smart Fill tool and fill that in with black. What that did, that left a white space for your objects in just a second. So we can delete that. Now we can take this and if you didn't follow along with the first one, I'm just contouring it. And this is an easy part. But what I was saying, you cannot make a boundary of this because it really messes with your computer. But then you could do this instead of having to do front minus back. This way there's no black like down in here to make it further. I don't know if that makes sense. So there's already black here, and if you put a black background, there might be, maybe not because they're so close together. But if you ever want to do something with it, you just can't make a boundary out of this 3D object. It's just out of this contour. You could maybe do it if you broke all the contours apart. But if you look, there's only 8 objects. I'm going to try the boundary tool. Well, that wasn't a boundary tool, but I'm going to try it. And it's probably going to lock up my computer. And you can see what it's doing. It's because it's a 3D. Well, actually worked because I broke the contour apart. Now it took a little bit longer. And that's a pretty cool design right there. You could actually play around with that, and then they would actually fit together with something else. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.